Hi guys, Merry Christmas. Welcome to another episode of Hard Knocks. We'll be having an exciting moment today as we'll be delving into the topic Dirty December. What is Dirty December? What does it entail? What's people's perception about Dirty December? These are the things that we'll be looking into today. I am the Grandmaster, and I have with me on the show my usual suspects.
Oh, day. Merry Christmas to our fans, our friends, and our family.
I'm sure you'll be wondering who is the man in the shade.
Hi viewers, my name is Josh. Thank you for having me.
All right, like I said earlier, we'll be talking about Dirty December. Odi, what does Dirty December mean to you?
It doesn't mean anything to me. It's a phrase that I'm trying to know when it came to my consciousness. But growing up as a child, I don't know what Dirty December is, right? But over time, internet and all of that just makes a phrase or will I say a tag become very famous. And it's something that is
I think Dirty December emanated from Georgia, from what I
Okay.
read. Yes. The Georgians, they were always preparing for Christmas. They prepare well ahead of time because they believe that during Christmas period, things get dirty. You see dust everywhere.
okay.
So there's this preparation for that period. Now, Nigerians, they now brought it home. So they changed it from Dirty December, which is DIRTY,
To DETTY.
to DETTY. We always like to funkify things.
Absolutely.
But is
We make-
Dirty December a Nigerian thing? Is it not a Western thing that when you say it came from Georgia, even down outside you see here of Dirty December now?
Yeah, okay,
As a
so-
matter of fact, this guy, Mr. Easy, is claiming that he is even the originator of the word Dirty
Dirty
December.
December.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
First
think
time I heard the word Dirty December was around 2017. So just like you said, before then, it wasn't a big deal. So I think from between 2016-17, internet helped blow it up. So it was also all over the place. Dirty December, Dirty December, Dirty December.
But what I know what happens in Dirty December, right? Is
do you want to tell us?
a lot of sexual immorality.
Oh.
A lot of sexual
Will it be as
immorality.
bad as a Valentine?
Valentine, for me, I think it is. Yes, I think it is. Unfortunately, when we said it's supposed to be commemoration of the
birth of
birth of
Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ, but a lot of things get down, right? A lot of things get down.
It's but the truth of the matter, it's a holiday period that people want to unwind. They want to celebrate. They've worked from the beginning of the year till this moment.
But when you now
Exactly.
say Dirty December, is like a phrase for you to get careless, right? Just like this momentary happiness. that
But
is going to
getting
come.
careless
Jai
does not
mode.
have to do with your sexual lifestyle alone. Maybe in times of spendings, in times of celebrations.
No, that's what I'm telling you, which
so-
means you are the one trying to help them manage that, right? But I'm trying to let you know what happens.
I think it
You are in
depends
this
on the
city,
individual.
you know what happens.
It depends on the individuals. To some, Dirty December is all about partying.
Yes.
To some people, Dirty December is about blowing up the savings from January to December so that you
What
start
happens in
again.
January?
You start again.
But I think sometimes it's also a function of how much you've got to blow. If you don't have much, you stay on your lane, and that's when you see people being humble. When you have so much to spread around, then you start attending every parties, every celebrations.
Well, that might not be it per se. Okay, so for city boys, Lagos boys, it's not about how much you have saved.
There must always be pepper.
Exactly. So the dirtiness of the December depends on how much you have saved. So the dirtiness could have you going from concerts, from music shows. The dirtiness could have you going to lounges. The dirtiness could just have you in your street.
Okay, let me bring it down to Lagos now. Do Lagosians prepare for December? Maybe right from the beginning of the year, or at what point do you think they start preparing for
Dirty
it?
December is our thing in Lagos. It's a Lagos thing.
Lagos is a party. the party life in Lagos tops any other state in Nigeria. In fact,
Absolutely.
I want to say Africa
People
because
come to Lagos for December.
this is the entertainment hub of Africa.
Yes.
So everything happens. So Lagos is partying even when it's not December. So imagine when it's not
When it's
December,
not December.
when the Malaysian boys are coming back, when the and all of those things. So it's hot here. Forget what I know our Eastern brothers they are going to the village, but Lagos is the anything party is Lagos.
It's Lagos, absolutely.
It's Lagos because a lot of things
It's not
happens in this
something
town,
to
right?
argue about.
So now I'm interested in some of those things that truly go down. Now, okay, dirty December. We can as well say Christmas, but people won't really want to know that what makes it dirty. Why are we calling it dirty? Fine, you talk about.
So I think we should separate that thing from Christmas. The people celebrating Christmas,
They don't.
I'm very sure they don't even care. They don't even know what's dirty
December.
People celebrating Christmas. Then there are people, because people celebrating Christmas, let's start with, they will go for wash night, Abi, to usher themselves into.
Carol.
They will go for Carol and all of those. Those are people that are celebrating Christmas. On the Christmas day, they will most likely go to church. They will do all of those things. Those are the people who do. Then the dirty December people, they are in clubs celebrating.
Let me tell you a funny
tedious.
story. I've seen a guy, 31st night. The guy will buy all the brands of beer and say, like, okay, let me start with Star. Say, may my life shine like Star. He opens the bottle, pours everything on the floor. Oh, I pray to become a legend this year. That's for legend. Then with other brands as well, just making some funny connotations with it. That okay, may my life be like this, may my life be like that. That's another way of celebrating on their own part. They don't necessarily have to go to church. So are you now saying that those that go to church, is there no form of celebration for them as well?
That's why I said they are the ones celebrating Christmas.
They are celebrations.
Not just only by church. They are the ones. See, there are some people that are just about the celebration, of Christmas. It's a memorable event for them. They want to share gifts. There are people that actually do all of those things. They want to cook the rice.
Exactly.
But the people that are doing dirty December will do the two. The people that are doing dirty December, hookup business is going to thrive at that period because they are waiting for those guys that are coming with money.
Yeah.
So those are the ones they are going to go to concerts, right? A lot. In fact, those people have they already know all the major concerts happening in Lagos from for December, right? Down to the end of, they know everything that is happening. So they are everywhere.
People celebrating dirty December actually take it as a work. It's a tedious time of the year. Tedious in the sense that it is tedious to have fun. You have fun hard. You're by Sunday evening, Monday morning, you're exhausted because Friday probably you went to a show. Friday night you're in the club. Saturday you went to a show, maybe on the beach. Then from there you doubled up to attend your wedding. Also Sunday you are relaxing to be out all evening till Monday morning. People celebrating Christmas, the major thing is church, chicken,
but
rice.
on the fine, like the dirty December, and on the economic front, it's a good thing for the country, for the state. It's
Absolutely.
a time to make money.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of economic activities,
money shift
on,
hands
changing
from
hands from one
savings
person to another person. So I think it's also a good thing. We are also celebrating because I'm guilty of it. I won't lie as well, because I believe it's a time to unwind. You've worked from January to December, and it's a period for you to unwind consistently.
So so you do dirty December? That's what you're saying.
He said
Well,
it already.
dirty December is relative. What is dirty December to me might not be to you. Then the extent.
So what's your own dirty December?
The extent.
Okay, how is your own December?
Of course, I celebrate the difference between my celebration in December and other days or months is the consistency. Now, I work from Monday to Friday. Maybe I relax on a Friday or on a Saturday. But in this case, it's a consistent thing. Like you said, blow all the money that you saved from January to December.
No, I didn't say so.
Blow everything. Then January will become humble. We'll be going like that's where we are now, really, really Christ-like.
Not humble per se. You are guiding. That's the word. January is to guide.
I want to ask a question. If you want to do dirty December,
yes,
minimum, How much should you have
There's no stipulated amount. Oh, you could
in this town?
We've had stories of people that as at first week of December they had over 2M in their account, and the first week of January. Okay, so let me give you a very relatable scenario. 2017, that was the craziest dirty December I had. I literally was on the road all through. Like I was on the road. I had a pair of shoes, pair of polos in my boots. So Friday after work, I could end up at a friend's place. Would move out, go to events, go to the beach. Saturday evening, like by Monday morning, okay. Even work mode by then has reduced. So I was doing all of these things. I was stressed from having fun. By January, by mid January, January 13, January 14, bro, I didn't even have money to subscribe for data.
Wow.
It's that bad.
It was that bad.
So after then, have you done it again?
Never. I think I started. So after then, I learned a very very crazy lesson. It put me in a situation I did not want to.
Sorry,
I did not
now,
want
if
to
I
be.
may ask, permit me to use this word. Will you say you were financially irresponsible then?
No, I was not though, because that year the amount of shege I saw was beyond my age. So I think I had to
It was
just.
beyond your
It
age.
was beyond my age. So by the start of December, I was like, so how can this shege I saw this year? What can I do to relieve myself of all of this stress? Because the shege I saw is not normal stress relieving this thing. I
Okay,
need
now
to.
let me now ask you. In January, how were you now, placating yourself that okay, no money, nothing. At least, but you had memories. Were they enough consolation for you?
So it depends. Sometimes the shaggy January would bring. Okay, let's say by the first week of January, the memories from December would be motivating you. Oh well, at least I'm suffering now. I enjoyed in December. So by the second week, by the third week, then you are really asking yourself, am I being responsible? Is this how I want to continue my life? By fourth week, you're anxiously waiting for salary and you're telling yourself, no, you didn't try, guy, you did not try.
And by the time that salary comes, you might be using it to offset some debts that you now
Yeah.
collected in January to keep up.
Okay, so luckily for me, I was not into any debt then, because I balled with my guys. So when January came,
All your guys are ballers.
they were the ones I was sliding into their DMs. Guy, Alpha now. And somebody I bought NSC for December. I'm not asking you for 5K. You will tell me you don't have. You will give me now.
Wow, man, that's funny, but still okay. Let's talk about the January parts now. How do I put it now? Okay, let me say a story now. That I know of an employer who usually pays his December salary the last day of December. Initially, we were thinking, okay, this guy is wicked, this and that. But
He's a good man. He's a good person.
it's only when you now get to the second, third week of January that you now know that, oh, this guy actually did us a favor
He helped
by
us.
not paying it early enough. But to some guys, they still believe that this guy wasn't considerate enough, that they needed to celebrate.
Can't tell an adult how
Christmas.
to spend his money. It doesn't concern the man.
I think
Should
what the
pay.
guy did, in fairness to the guy, I have to be sincere to you, there were still some other bonuses that I was giving to guys there that, okay, you can enjoy with this.
Except so.
The truth of the matter is, like you said, dirty December, you can get carried away and you blow everything off. You spend whatever you have saved, even the ones you are even spending your future. You can some even go to the extent of borrowing. That's the extent to which people can go, especially this period now that you have what's it called, loan apps now.
Loan apps.
People can get into troubles
That's
and
what I wanted to say.
quickly.
If the man like, he should not pay. As long as
Then
know this thing is coming,
the loan app
Well, we're
wasn't
not there.
wasn't there
Wasn't
then.
out
They
there.
were not, yes. But now people can easily say, oh, I'm running into one financial problem. Let me just quickly sort myself. I think this is the period for loan app companies. They will really make money this period.
Okay,
Because
so
whether you like it or
I'm
not.
not trying to demarket them, but to be very honest, loan apps, instead of going for loan apps, I think it's better you miss out on dirty December.
But you know Lagosians.
Yeah. Okay. So I was saying something earlier on. I said it depends everything is about budget eventually. So if you know, this December I have 200K to ball, you would know places you would go to.
Don't forget, budget are just projections. You can exceed your budget. You can be in a mood that you get carried away.
Imagine,
Say,
you,
hey,
are, imagine
sure.
you go to a club now.
uh-huh.
Then they just carry your name. They are just singing Josh, Dorime. Before you know, man, make I
just
blow,
say,
your head
just
will
just say,
bleed.
I beg, I don't feel kill myself. I beg.
Okay,
Some of my
so
guys.
let me tell you something about this budget that you just said. That same year, I was at we touched down at fish farm in Lekki. While I was leaving the house, I just budgeted. Oh, I'm not doing more than a bottle of Jameson today. Nothing, no
Nothing
demon,
on
nothing.
earth.
Okay, but you know now, when we got into the mood around 1 a.m., I got the inspiration to sponsor
Yeah,
us to
from
go on
where?
a boat
where?
ride.
Where did the inspiration come from?
Of course, from the small Jameson I got. So something I didn't plan for. Then it was 120K. I paid it. You know, I was happy. I had fun. January, for like a week, I would wake up and be having conversations with myself. Guy, this thing, it makes sense. At the time, I would be looking at the videos. But it got to a stage, bro. Even to watch the videos, I was bringing the memories
Sad
it was
memories.
sad. They became sad memories. So on the long run, I think the most important thing is always think of what happens in January, because you would be lucky to even have somebody to ask for money and they would have money to give you, because January, it's like January, everybody, adults, January starts with bills. If you have kids, you have school fees, probably, even if you paid your rent in December, January, your mentally you start preparing towards another one. So I think January is the most important thing. So if you consider January, it would help you align your budget. But then if you're not thinking of January,
Okay. Odi, now let's talk about the ladies' expectations in December. That okay, ballers are coming into town, guys are coming into town. It's a time to connect. It's a time to see, okay, I can tie a guy down. You know, what do you have to say about that?
Fair expectation. The man,
Fair.
man shoulders most of the burdens in the world we live in. So whether you are a husband, you are a boyfriend, in fact, if you are just a man friend, you know,
even ordinary friend.
even ordinary friend. So
Now we have a friends with benefits.
the burden of provision is always on the man. So women can achieve a lot of the things they want to achieve without breaking much sweat, because there's what is called bottom power, right? And then, so it's not for the man to know what he's also doing, because at the end of the day, in January,
When everything wears off.
like I always say, if needs have to be met, everybody will still look to the man, right? In most cases, of course, this is not to say women are not doing their bit, but girls wants to flex, especially in Lagos. There are some people that go as far as saying there is no love in Lagos. So everybody, and then I think the women, their expectation, let's not even lie to ourselves. A lot of them are not expecting, they are not wise. They are not waiting for Emeka to tell them, I'm coming to town, I'm coming to marry you in December. They know Emeka is lying to them. He just wants to come and flex. So they will, by the time Emeka leaves now, he will tell you, I'm nothing. But that's the same Emeka that promised you marriage from Malaysia before he land. These women are also very smart. Do you understand? So they know what they are doing now. They are just ready to collect your money. When they
The
mean
fun
collect
part
your
of
money,
it.
in fact, there is hunger in the town. So even if you don't give them physical cash, and you can take them to all the fancy restaurants and let them chop.
That's okay for them.
Do you know what it means to feed somebody for 10 days? And you're not just feeding with normal food, you are feeding them with continental dishes, and all of that.
You know, something that amazes me is no matter how much the economic situation might be biting, you will still see Nigerians finding a way to celebrate. Now we've all been shouting. There's pain in the land. They even call our president T-Pain. That what is causing in the land is and that. But yet, we all know what will still go down this December.
We cannot come and kill ourselves. I
That's
mean,
always-
we've
that's
been-
always
bag
the
of rice, like let it be 250k.
250K.
That's one
Go
thing about Nigeria.
around clubs in Lagos on Friday and see the cars parked. And I asked the question. I said, "Imagine Tinubu drives down. Will he believe you people are?" So he can't believe.
Sometimes when I go to lounges
He's a
and you see
Lagosian
people
himself, he
buying
knows.
drinks, you are wondering, are these not the same people that are complaining? So we always find a way around every situation.
All of us now crook.
So
Everybody now crook for this country.
the complaint does not mean we can no longer afford to chill. Just that the quality of the chilling.
When you need to see the way people are complaining that everything is bad, you cannot afford this, you cannot afford that. Then on the weekend, you see guys, you see
I'm very sure
ladies.
if custom gives you the statistics of the cars imported into the country this year, I'm not saying I know the statistics, but it will surprise you to see that
You'll be shocked.
it might even be more than the ones brought in 2 years ago. And
Yes.
you now be wondering, are these not the same people that say there's so who are those people buying those things? So it means
so I think about that.
Eh.
To be fair enough on customs, I think I came across a report maybe early this year. According to them, it's actually reduced because I think between last year December and this year December, cost of what do they call it now, to clear, to import all of those things, I think it has shot up to over 100%. So that has reduced. And buying a car is not much of a pertinent need. I don't need to have a car to go and dirty myself. So there are two different things. So I saw something on X some few days ago. So the guy was talking about he said TP Naira don't really cost a lot of things. The guy was recounting. He said at this time last year, me and my guys we dey import softwares interstate. He said, but now TP Naira, my bro, we are buying locally now. So it doesn't mean okay, the year has been showing everybody shaggy, so we'll not now want to flex, or we'll still do
So
it.
you feel whatever flex is still justified. Let Nigerians relax because
It
we
is
can-
justified.
some guys will tell-
Eyes that have seen shaggy
Some
was
guys
also
will tell you
chill.
that it's even good for them to flex so that the burden that has been on them.
You wear
It's
it
fine,
off,
you
then
wear it
you
off.
don't see
you are
if you
prepared.
don't see 99, wait till be 100.
Yeah. Man, people dove their heart for Nigerians. In fact, we should be called the happiest people on earth. I think Finland should be the country where you have the happiest people.
The
on
happiest
earth.
people.
I want to believe so.
Those are just
But
statistics. Nigerians,
Those are statistics,
I
but
think,
in reality,
well,
Those people are
when-
not
when
really
Fela
seeing
says
shaggy,
suffering
so
and
it's easy for
smiling,
them to be happy.
That's what you understand.
that
We are-
word is
we
that
suffer
phrase
and
is
we
deep,
smile,
suffering
right?
and smiling.
Yes.
So we are,
Even this economic situation that we were talking about, it has always been there all these years. But yet, Nigerians keep surviving every time.
that's why
we
that's
keep
why it got
surviving.
worse till now because we anyhow it come we'll find
We'll
our
find a
way.
way.
I
around
have
it.
an Egmont that will say, he says it in Yoruba, le pa black man. He said black man is so tough that, bro, anywhere you put black man, no worry, you go blend, you go adjust.
We have that capacity to absorb so many things.
Absolutely.
May God help us. May God help us. So now, how do you guys, you in particular now, I'm coming down to you now. How do you intend to spend your Christmas?
Okay. So Christmas is I don't want to use the word basic, but it's still the normal Christmas. Go to church, come back, eat rice, chicken, then continue with the dirty December.
Okay, so you blend the both. You blend both.
Absolutely. The dirty December, then when it is from 24th, you might just
Are you
pause.
looking to top your 2017 record?
Okay, so I've begun dirty December already, and in all fairness, yes, I've begun. I mean, I saw Shege this year too.
Could I be
so-
responsible for your shade?
Oh, okay, no, this is just my thing. I mean,
Nah.
it's my thing. It's part of my.
Just
it's
thinking
part
maybe
of
you're
my-
trying to cover some things.
Oh no, nothing to cover. Nothing to cover. So you're asking about my dirty December. After that, after the whole Christmas arrangement and everything, we'll slide back to dirty December. So, but then topping 2017 record. The
So
person know they carry.
it's a
Person know they
blended.
carry work up 2 times. He had. Once you don't carry out once, you relax.
Okay.
People they carry, you carry once, if the opportunity present itself again, do another one.
Absolutely, ballers are coming into town. So some people have the record. They've been keeping it up back to back to back. Some people they are like Ancelotti, back to back to back. They've been
Mhm.
doing it.
It's your pocket that we hear.
So Ode, to you.
Omo, I don't know. I'm always happy every day, so I don't know if it will be special for Christmas. I don't know what Dirty December is. Some days
Are
can
you
be.
sure?
When I say I don't know, I'm not going to wake up on Christmas Day or before Christmas and I'm planning that I want to go and do this, because for me it's still normal life, right?
Okay, so you flow with the tide. That okay, if it goes this way, we do it that way.
I'll relax. I think that's how my Christmas is. Relax. So my relaxation might be, I don't know what relaxation means to anybody, but relax. Shut down from everything. I'm not going to be in concerts. I don't like concerts because I don't like gathering of too many people.
Even trying
Yes,
to,
I
have
don't
I ever
like
attended
concerts.
any
I don't like loud
concert? Have you
noises.
attended any concert before?
I have. It's not like I don't do, but sometimes it's as if I'm compelled. So I'm not going to go into those places, and I don't know. I don't catch that vibe. I remember back then when we used to club. At a point where I stopped is I discovered that even the clubbing was peer pressure. The
Yeah.
need to follow people, over time I discovered it's not my thing. Once the music is too loud, it stresses my brain.
in
It's all
recent
of
time,
those
clubbing
things.
has
So
become stressful.
so over
absolutely.
time, I am not a fan of that thing. It's not like you might find me in those environments, but definitely it's not because I went there to enjoy
To
myself.
enjoy.
So what was your growing up like, especially December period, Christmas period? How were you
The
spending
usual
it?
Nigerian rice and chicken. Go to people's house to collect money. They send you with food to go to
Do
people's
you
house.
do all those?
No, we used to do Christmas carol, right? Then
Okay.
we used to do Christmas carol in church. So we go to people's houses with our so they give us money and all of those things. So over time, I think there was a Christmas I was the first time I did not enjoy Christmas. I remember very well. Just felt like normal thing to me. And maybe that's when it came to my consciousness that this thing is just it. Maybe I was in secondary school or something. So I stopped really Christmas that I've spent alone, right? I don't do anything. That I've spent alone, I don't do anything. When I mean you want to kill chicken, because you eat chicken almost every day. So what are you killing chicken
And
for?
maybe now you eat chicken. Now you eat chicken almost every day, or like those days then. Chicken
They
are
were
ate-
meant for Christmas.
Yes,
meant
no,
on
I know
special
those
days.
days. But what I'm seeing now, like in recent times, 5 years.
Of course, it's no.
So if I'm alone for Christmas, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to wake up and the day is special for me, or it's special in another way, or
So it's just a normal day.
it's
for
normal.
you.
I think in those
Last Christmas, I'm very sure I didn't leave my house.
those days, once it gets to December period, you'll be feeling the Christmas in the air.
You start smelling the Christmas.
There's a unique smell
Because
in
you are
that
not
period.
spending money now. Now that you are spending money,
It is hard to
It feels
spend
like
and smell.
why didn't you smell it?
I think I want to you got it there. Because then in those days, once it's December period, you start feeling Christmas in the air. The smell is unique. Then of course you're expecting a special dress, special shoe. Your parents will.
I
Then
think
those
apart
days-
from even spending money, it has actually reduced even in many households. Just like you said, those days, by mid-December, you'd have been seeing Christmas decorations on doors,
Yeah.
places.
The
But
local
now,
decorations, right? We
yeah.
even do it ourselves.
yes, we
Yes.
make ourselves.
We'll buy the light. I think those are lights we'll buy. Now I remember we'll cut some clothes into V shapes. You hang it. There are ways we just do these things. Art and craft that we learned from school.
From school,
We
Even
exactly.
in school that I remember, we will decorate our schools ourselves.
Yes.
We use papers, we color them, we do different things.
The Gen
Then we
Zs-
were
the Gen Zs
creative.
will not
They will
No,
not,
no,
they,
no,
won't, they won't understand. They
But
will
right
not
now,
give-
all of those things is just for.
funny enough, and I was enjoying those things then. Even I remember then, this TV station, LTV here, they usually organize a Christmas fun fair from December 1 to
Do you
24.
remember this book? I don't know. It's in primary school. Read this book. Mr. Nwosu. It's Christmas time.
Christmas
Yes.
Mr.
time.
Nwosu and his family or something.
You see
This
killing
Macmillian
chicken.
text.
Yes. In fact, there's one that you'll be wondering. They said the woman is cooking chicken on the
Yes,
table.
on the table, yeah.
You will see.
The steam is
It
washing
was
now.
much later.
Yes.
We now found out that our combo, no
How can
stove,
you
no gas, nothing, just
just
table alone.
Macmillian. So,
Those guys are
so
not
those
proper
were the things that
manipulative.
made Christmas fun for us, right? We innocently celebrated Christmas. I'm telling you that
I remember
social
then.
media
And
has
of course,
damaged
gifts.
everything.
No.
Sincerely, there's no community life again.
Exactly.
You know,
Then-
then you exchange, you cook rice in your house. Okay, you want to give your next neighbor. You
I used to
do
even
exchange.
anticipate my auntie's rice more than my mom's. But
Uh-huh.
I used to enjoy the rice. So but now I'm very sure they'll be telling you don't collect
Now,
food. though.
Ode, if you give me rice, I'll
people
be
still-
wondering.
the
This
people
guy
still
never
tell
put
that to
anything
kids.
inside this food.
Hmm?
The parents to tell kids don't collect food from.
They do. I said that's what I'm just saying. That I'll be wondering. Sure, say this guy no put something for this food. I don't trust this guy. Oh. You know, because that's the way we find ourselves now.
Well,
That's the reality.
growing
So
up, I grew up,
these things they've sort of affected the way we celebrate Christmas. So now people
but
have
they've
to
always been there, even while we're growing
No,
up.
they've always been
They've
there.
and
always
they've been
been
there, but it was not as pronounced as it is now. It wasn't like that.
I think it was more then.
I want to
In
I
those
grew up-
days,
I
let me
feel
tell you,
those
in
days-
I
those,
grew
in
up
those
in the
days,
north.
in those days you could leave your children with your neighbors, but these days you can't. Lately, I've seen a neighbor. Okay, there's someone who comes to a house to rent a house, fraternizes herself, a lady, with the children, with the parents. Then at some point, escaped with 3 kids of same parents. Right from the word go, she knew what she came
What
to
she
do in
came
her
there to
house.
do.
But in those days, you could comfortably leave your kids. Or maybe if a family is going out for a Christmas outing, you could take, okay, your children could join them if they so wish. They join them, they go, they bring them back. But these days, you're not even sure of yourself, let alone your neighbor. So we are more careful now with things that we do. We are always on the
Sense of
sea caution
security
side.
is
Yes.
higher now.
So security takes the center stage before you think of any other thing, before you think of enjoyment. So that's the way it is. But still, we are still getting our fun the way we want it.
So you didn't tell us how are you going to celebrate your own Christmas?
I don't want to say I'm a boring person, but
Who-
I've always
who
been
go
doing
booze
it.
for here?
Are you inviting or are you trying? Are you hosting?
You don't know.
something?
Just tell me. I may have a free house party for. Don't tell me it's December and you're celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ that you're not going to drink. It's a reason for you to drink. Enjoy yourself.
Anyone that tells you
The
that
most
it's the
important thing is to
celebration
do
of
it
the birth of Jesus
responsibly.
Christ, he or she is not going to drink, the economy has affected the person.
Wow. But there are people that don't drink.
You would know if there are people within your circle.
That don't
Even
drink.
if that you don't drink does not mean others around you will not drink. If I don't drink, that does not mean that if I invite you to my place, I won't get you guys drink.
Okay.
My pastor will not do that. And I know somebody to us, she would not.
I don't want to go into that, boys.
Okay.
Drinking, is it a sin?
It's not a sin. But then
It's part of Dirty December.
I think
part
it's
of
not
Dirty
the drink is not
December.
the issue. It's how you do it.
Mm.
exactly how you do it.
So
Mm.
To me,
So how are you going to do it? How are you going to
it's
do
just like sex. Sex is not dirty.
it? Wow.
In a marriage, it is seen as honorable. Outside marriage, it is seen as dishonorable. But still, it's still the same thing that we're talking about. So that's why I said the same thing with drink.
See, your morality is not another man's morality. So if you want to get dirty in December, get dirty. But remember, January is there.
no, they don't. They
Eh,
don't remind
They
anybody.
say
again.
civil servants, no, they do dorime.
They know they remind person
Civil
about
servants, no,
January
they do waiting. They know they do dorime. So
Okay, so like he said, if you want to get dirty in December, get dirty. But remember, January is waiting for you.
January is usually 60 days. It's not 30.
It's the longest.
It
it's
is the longest month.
It's the longest month. Like he said, January is the longest month. So while you are doing your dirty December, remember January is waiting for you. It's been a wonderful show today. I want to say thank you to you guys and also to you guys for coming on the show.